Okay, so I've went through, tested continuity between all these chips, uh, pin here, then here. So they're like on the same side. This side is the same as this side, and the same as this side, so forth. And this side here is the same as this, and this, and this. So I've checked continuity all the way through these. These two lanes are different than everyone else, but all of these coming across here connected in the same way. 9 pins up on this side. There's nothing on either one of these rows, so I'm assuming that's the way it's supposed to be. So I checked my solder work basically by checking continuity. These two are original sockets here, and they kind of are shady little bastards between one another. I can get continuity, but I gotta kind of push really hard, and it could just be corrosion, but I could be pushing down into the solder pads underneath, so I'm just going to completely pull these two out and replace them. And all the other sockets get really good continuity between them, so I'm hoping that this board will work. I'll replace these two. I got new caps in now. So, I've tested the continuity in the connections here. So the solder joints are good. These are making good continuity into the board. So, got to get some ROMs now to fill this thing. Alright, here at the Narc cabinet, I removed the glass and the bezel. Here's the top piece. Top holds the bezel or the glass in. It's looking pretty shitty. Shit's old. Get all that bubbled paint, rust. This is why I will sandblast this down to bare steel. But if there's some pitting there, I will just use hammer paint. I know some people might cringe at that, but it's a good looking finish. Take a look inside the blaster. That's where they will get cleaned up. Got the little input board, ROM board's finished. The main board's finished. I pulled the ROM, any of the chips that can be pulled out of there out. The soundboard is still, I ain't got the caps for it yet, so I'm not gonna put it in here. Get the flux off. I washed these with basically toilet bowl cleaner to get some the corrosion off any of the legs on any of the chips there. So now I'm going to put them in the wash here. Added a little bit of baking soda in here to help neutralize any acids. So, well, at least it's my theory. Well, if it works or not, I don't know. Haven't had a problem yet, so I'm going to go ahead and just, soapless. Just some water and baking soda there. Alright, pulled the chips out of the soundboard here. When I did pull the chip out, one of the chip had a broken leg from rust, much like the round board. But I wasn't paying attention, so somewhere in one of these sockets is a small piece of leg, maybe. Unless it broke off at another time. So I can get this phone to zoom in a lot better than my naked eye, so I'm kind of just using this as a something to see a little better. If you is that it? I might just see how many sockets I have left and replace these. That one's pretty rusted. Oh, right there's some. Sure looks like it to me. I can't see that with my naked eye. Well, there was only one chip with broken leg, and it was on the corner. I'll verify that it would have been on this corner the way the chip's facing, because if it is, then it surely looks like some. Oh, hey, flipped the camera the wrong way. That's only 6 sockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I have that many extra left over, and I wanted to see what that is. Is that? Oh no, there's writing on that. That's a piece of paper or something. How the hell did that get in there? But anyways, I'm going to get some toilet bowl cleaner down in here to shine these up a little bit. And I'll probably change this socket for sure. And maybe this one up here with definite rust on it. The other ones I might be able to clean up with some toilet bowl cleaner. I didn't know if this right here was, like damage. Or I thought it might have been a spider web in there too, but I guess it's some kind of paper with writing on it. Alright, back to burning ROMs. Hey, working on the Narc ROMs here. So I need one more ROM. It is 27C010. I didn't pick any of these up, but these other ones here actually went and visited Arcade Jason yesterday, and he hooked me up with some ROMs to erase and burn. And thanks to Frankie Brown for letting me borrow this equipment here. But yeah, I didn't get any of these style chips. And these are the 4 original ones on the board, and I don't think I'm gonna get one of them to work. And I may have to order that one, so I'm gonna let it erase a little bit longer in here, and then I'll try it one more time and see if we can get it to right. If not, then I'm gonna have to order. I'll probably just order 2, so I have it or whatever in case something happens, because that would be my luck, paying more shipping than I want to. But yeah, just hang on a second and we'll see if we can get this last one to burn here. Alright, It's been, I don't know, 10 minutes. Plus, it was in there for a few minutes beforehand. I don't need this one, but we do need this guy here. So, let's find the notch. Make sure that it's facing up where it should be. Okay, we got the 27C010. So let's go find, which one do we need? 42. Okay, so up here it says we got U42 loaded. Let's hope it works, guys. Oh shit. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to buy one of those chips. That's the second time it's done that. It ends at the same place. What? Okay, well, I guess there's no need to try it again. We gotta get a 27C010 chip. It's the only bastard, too. Everyone else came out. Oh well. Okay, so I have a real good mess here for you guys to see. Okay. So, yeah, that's a fucking mess, ain't it? So what I'm gonna do is I've stripped back these traces. I'm going to solder on some little wires and poke them right down through the holes, so when I set the new socket on, you know, it's going down through the hole with the pins. And then when I solder, I should have good connections to these traces, like this guy here, there, it's broken right there. It's broken right there. I'm not going to trust it. I'm not going to trust that one to make contact. So I'm just going to solder on wires, run them down through the holes, set the socket on, flip it over, and solder it up. Hopefully it works. We'll test continuity afterward. I'm going to go get some rubbing alcohol and clean up some of this here. Okay. So I've extended the traces into the holes. Peeled back some of the solder mask on the ones that were still connected and tinned them together just to be sure they're extra strong maybe. And I put some clear fingernail polish over them to maybe help protect it. I'm really worried about this right here, where this wire is in between. This is 9 and 10, and it's going to 10 over here, so I'm going to make sure I don't have any continuity between this 10 and this 9 and 10. So I think I'm going to actually solder them ones first, so if I have any problems, I'm not potentially damaging any other holes. So I got this board done here, so we're going to take a look at it. We got it in there. I was checking continuity between all the spaces where the legs go, and I was missing 2 on this side, which all the traces looked really good, but you know, on this side, I was worried about this side, so I had to run 2 wires. I know that really looks horrible, but everything's making contact that should be, so I gotta wait for the capacitors to come in for the soundboard. I'm gonna change the caps. Then you know, then I'll do the washing of the little bit of acid in here to clean up the contacts in here. And I think I'll be able to then put all the ROMs in and see if my work's good or if you know, there's something else wrong. Next time we come back on here, it's either going to be because it's running or it's not running. Alright, peace.